I've got some juicy stuff for you guys today, and it confirms what I've always said. And what have I always said? First off, there were speculations that the PS5 Pro is not going to be a massive increase in performance. It's been going around for a month now, with renowned analysts saying that. I always disagreed with these statements and maintained the idea that it's up to developers to optimize the games, not only for the PS5 Pro, but also for the PS5. In my last video, I said that Sony is cooking up something special for the PS5 Pro, and today my predictions, as always, came true. Okay, let's get into the details. Basically, Sony is taking PS5 Pro specs very seriously, and they've put their foot down on developers. This is from Insider Gaming insider Tom Henderson. With the soon-to-be-announced PS5 Pro expected to hit shelves later this year, Insider Gaming has learned about the developer requirements that need to be met to have the PS5 Pro Enhanced label. Internally, this is currently called the Trinity Enhanced label, but for the sake of SEO, we'll be referring to it as PS5 Pro Enhanced moving forward. The Enhanced label first made its introduction into the PlayStation ecosystem following the release of the PlayStation 4 Pro, which meant that the game utilized the Pro console's improved hardware to offer improved frame rates and resolutions. And remember, this is a must. So when you'll see the sticker, you'll pretty much be guaranteed three things. 1. PSSR to upscale resolution to 4K. 2. A constant 60 FPS. 3. Addition or increase in ray tracing effects. This is what we've been begging Sony for more than a year now. 4K 60 FPS and ray tracing. Remember how I reported on how some developers said, we don't need a PS5 Pro? These are the same developers who can't optimize a game to run at 1440p 60 FPS. Sony won't even allow them to put the PS5 Pro optimized sticker on the games. And I will personally avoid games without the sticker. Why is this important? It's a type of quality control that Sony is able to apply to their platform. They know what the Pro is capable of, and if developers don't take advantage of it in Sony's eyes, it just means that the developers don't even try. Let's go deeper. PlayStation says these combined make the Pro 45% faster than the standard PlayStation 5 and can provide twice the rendering speed of the standard console. PlayStation goes on to continue that games may also be given the PS5 Pro Enhanced label if they offer any of the following enhancements. Increased target resolution for titles that run a fixed resolution on the standard console. Increased target maximum resolution for titles that run at variable resolution on the standard console. Increased target frame rate for titles that target a fixed frame rate on the standard console. Inclusion of PS5 Pro ray tracing effects. For high-demanding games like GTA 6, tech expert and Digital Foundry founder Richard Ledbetter has said that people shouldn't expect GTA 6 to run at 60 FPS on the PS5 Pro. Ledbetter's analysis is primarily based on the Pro's CPU, which will be identical to the standard system with a 10% increase in gigs. I don't hate Digital Foundry. In fact, I've been a dedicated follower of their channel for years. However, when the day finally arrives for the release of GTA 6, I intend to create a comprehensive 20-minute video dissecting every detail that Digital Foundry has shared about the game. It's not out of malice, but rather a sense of frustration that builds up when I witness what I perceive as inaccuracies or oversights in their analysis. You see, I don't claim to be an expert myself, but both my editor, Daniel, and I are self-proclaimed super geeks when it comes to gaming technology and performance analysis. As we scrutinize the information provided by Digital Foundry, Daniel often finds himself exasperated by what he perceives as discrepancies or misinterpretations in their reports. We've even had to trim down our discussions because there were just too many points where we disagreed, and we need to keep it PC for YouTube. What do you think of the PlayStation 5 Pro's enhanced mode requirements? Next, we got confirmation that a new Xbox was spotted in South Korea. Recently, Xbox News for Koreans unveiled a new Xbox development kit, labeled with the model number 2089, which received approval on Monday, March 18th. The kit, produced in China and Vietnam, had to meet the certification standards of the National Radio Research Agency in Korea to ensure it didn't interfere with radio waves, a legal requirement for electronic devices in the country. Now that it has been certified, the Xbox development kit can be used in Korea and is expected to be distributed to game developers there soon. It's unclear whether this kit represents a next-gen Xbox or the much-discussed mid-gen refresh of the console. Nonetheless, it aligns with Microsoft's assertion that the Xbox Series consoles won't be their final systems. Rumors are also circulating about a new, all-digital, all-white Xbox Series 10 console set to launch this summer. Despite numerous requests, Microsoft has remained silent on these rumors. Various rumors have suggested that the next Xbox could be a dockable handheld, similar to the Nintendo Switch. Earlier this year, Phil Spencer teased that Xbox's next-generation console will be unique and powerful. On the official Xbox podcast, newly crowned president Sarah Bond also broke down what's next. And I quote, "We've got more to come. There's some exciting stuff coming out in hardware that we're going to share this holiday. We're also invested in the next generation roadmap. What we're really focused on there is delivering the largest technical leap you will have ever seen in a hardware generation, which makes it better for players and better for creators and the visions that they're building." End quote. If you ask me, I'm not that hyped for new Xbox. I mean, you can offer me an Xbox that's 5 times more powerful than the PS5, but if you ain't got exclusives, there is no point for me to jump ship. Furthermore, if I want to play Xbox games, I can play all of them on PC. But that's just my 2 cents on it. What do you think? In other news, reports say that Dragon's Dogma 2 has been blessed with some notable improvements via its first post-launch update. With patch 1.050, Capcom has implemented several graphics settings on PS5, and Pushsquare is happy to report that the open-world RPG has taken a decent step in the right direction. So what are the options? Frame rate lets you swap between the default variable frame rate and the new max 30 FPS option. Ray tracing toggles ray tracing on or off. It's on by default and can only be changed through the start menu before loading your game. You have the option to toggle motion blur on or off. What do I think? I'm not impressed. I think the performance is all over the place. I'm also reading reports on the PC port having issues. Developers could have taken another 2 to 3 months polishing up the game. Hopefully we'll see a 60 FPS mode in a few months with no sacrifice to graphical fidelity. But this is a topic for another video.